So where was my life, or where was I before chiropractic? I actually was working at a summer job, actually tossing boxes. This was during university, and I always had very physically demanding jobs. I remember actually working in a shipping factory, and I was tossing boxes that were a good 100 pounds at the high end. And I'm not a big guy. I hurt myself quite badly, and I remember going back to university, so September, where I was sitting in the chairs and all of a sudden I was having serious issues. Couldn't sit still for more than 30 seconds. I was always shifting, in a lot of pain. And it got worse for a few days before I finally did something about it. I didn't know anything about chiropractic at the time. My wife now, girlfriend at the time actually, introduced me to her chiropractor. And that was really where I first discovered chiropractic. And it was altering, it was fantastic. It was life-changing. I mean, at the beginning, it was just about getting out of pain. And then I started to realize that chiropractic was bigger than just that. And I started to adopt more of a wellness kind of lifestyle from there, and have been doing really well ever since. So what is my life like now after having been under chiropractic care? So I've been under chiropractic care for 13 years now, which is quite a bit of time, and I can say that it's been fantastic for me. I very much live an all-natural wellness kind of lifestyle, as opposed to just working with aches and pains, things along those lines. I've used chiropractic to really keep me healthy and prevent problems from happening in the first place. Every once in a while I still will have an issue, a headache, an ache, a pain here or there, and when I'm getting adjusted, my body functions better, I feel healthier, I do well. So that has led to my current career, which I've actually become a chiropractor. So I was a patient first. I always knew that I wanted to do something in healthcare. At first I was thinking occupational therapy, physical therapy, and then I started to learn more about chiropractic. And it was at that point that I really realized that our healthcare system isn't so much geared towards healthcare as it is towards sick care. It's more about waiting for a problem and dealing with the symptom, the pain, the issue, as opposed to trying to prevent the problem from happening in the first place. Chiropractic started to make a lot of sense to me along those lines. I started seeing the benefits, and the whole point that was pretty much behind chiropractic was prevention and wellness, more so than dealing with the aches and the pains. That is part of chiropractic, but the bigger part really is the prevention side. So while I was, first learning about chiropractic, it really allowed me to understand that there is a better model, that you can work with it to prevent those problems from happening in the first place. And as a chiropractor, I'm able to see that each and every day. I've witnessed miracles, small ones, bigger ones. One of the fantastic experiences of my life was actually when I was actually working in India, working with a little girl on a mission trip, and watching her take more than 3 steps for the first time in her life was fantastic. That's really where I saw what's called big chiropractic. And there's headaches, there's neck pain, there's back pain, all that stuff. But working with kids that are having issues walking, that's fantastic. Just an amazing experience. So that's really what I love about my job, is working with people on the daily level and getting them away from those aches, those pains, to where they're enjoying life again. Playing with their kids, golfing, it can be anything, reading a book. I've heard every possible different scenario. I've been doing this for 8 years now, of what is being interrupted in people's lives and what chiropractic returns back into their lives. And there's nothing better than getting down on all fours and playing around with your kids, and chiropractic does that for many people. I've as well had patients that have been slated for surgery, and watching them decide not to go in and opt out of that surgery is huge. Surgery is something that is essential for some and fantastic when you need it, but really trying to minimize your use of drugs, surgery as much as possible, and living more of a wellness lifestyle is a really good idea. As a parent, my kids have been getting adjusted since day one, literally, both of them being born and adjusted on the same day. A lot of people don't really know that chiropractic can benefit children. And again, that's more of the mentality, the paradigm in our society that we think we have to wait till we have an ache or a pain to do something about being healthy, and that's just not the case. Kids can get adjusted to prevent problems from happening in the first place. A lot of the times people will do a lot to take care of teeth, flossing, brushing, seeing a hygienist, maintaining your teeth. And one of the best things you can do to maintain your spine is actually getting adjusted. There are other things that you can do, exercise, yoga, etc. But getting adjusted, making sure that your spine is functioning at its best, can help prevent decay, degeneration, and a lot of issues that people see later in life.